How can you close the distance without getting punished, especially if your opponent is taller and has more reach than you? What we're about to break down is a simple but very effective adjustment that Volkanovski used in his first fight against Islam Makhachev. Normally, Volkanovski lets his opponents chase him so he can counter, but in this fight, it was different. Since Volkanovski was not able to hit back at Islam, he realized he had to be the one chasing him, and he made a brilliant adjustment that started in the first round. From opposite stance, Islam southpaw, Volk orthodox, Volk throws a cross, a jab, and tries to throw another cross, but Islam was out of the range. So 2 seconds later, with Islam confident, Volkanovski throws the same attack, right hand and the left hand, but the adjustment is that he throws the right hand and he switches to southpaw. In other words, he throws the right hand at the same time he moves his right leg, so Islam is distracted defending high and can't punish Volk for getting closer. Now that Volk is in southpaw stance, he throws the left hand, which lands perfectly on Islam. Islam was confident that he could get out of the range of Volk's combinations, since just a second ago he had defended the same attack, right hand and the left hand. But he didn't account for the fact that by switching stances, Volkanovski was closing much more distance than before, leaving him in range for the left hand. Even so, it only took one time landing for Islam to start adapting, and he began stepping back much faster every time Volk tried the same stance switch attack. Later in the rounds, he even started countering this pattern and began punishing Volk every time he came in with this attack. Since Volk extended forward, Islam would take him down with a double leg at the exact moment. Finally, in round 5, after being taken down several times from the stance switch, Volkanovski fakes as if he's going to do the attack again, but he throws the right hand at Islam just as the moment as he wanted to go for another takedown. A taller opponent naturally uses his reach to keep you away with kicks, jabs, or tips. But if you switch stances while moving forward, you can cover a lot of distance with both your punches and your legs at the same time, making it harder for your opponent to hit you. By repeating a familiar attack and then breaking the pattern with a stance switch like Volkanovski does with his right and the left hand, you mess with their timing and your opponent overestimates his reach advantage. That's why a punch that will normally be out of range lands perfectly, because your opponent is busy defending and thinks they're out of range. This is how you set it up. Use a familiar pattern first. Throw a simple combination like a cross jab so your opponent gets used to it and thinks it's predictable. This builds their confidence and distracts them. And then, suddenly you break the pattern. As you throw your entry punch, move the leg at the same time and switch stances or adjust your angle. This closes the distance fast, while your opponent is defending the attack they already saw, not the one coming from the new stance. This gives you more control of the fight, because you are dictating how and when your opponent moves, which is key against taller fighters who rely on their reach to control the fight.